Hello, filthy casual here.
Playing that Maplestory once again.
The worst game ever invented.
Pretty much. It used to be sick though, back in the day.
But it actually didn't though. It was the same thing, but it just took longer.
Yeah, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's more, like, you could appreciate the small things a lot more. Like, if you wanted one item, you'd have to spend about 2 weeks grinding it.
Yeah.
And not like normal grinding, like World of Warcraft, let's kill this boss. Like, nope, just let's kill this one mob 20,000 times till it drops one item.
So true.
I swear we're gonna have to pick up these tubes, or it might be in the next tubes, but...
I am not sure. I think you're right, actually. I don't know how many there are.
50.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm a Don.
I'll
What do you mean,
trust
am I
you.
sure? Anyway, guys, today's episode is about things that I hate. And some
With
things
me
that
listening.
Andrew... some things that he hates.
Yeah.
What do you hate, Andrew?
Am I starting? It's your topic.
Oh, come on. Like, let's... Like, I'm gonna be doing the whole episode. You might as well
fair
start.
enough. My ones are all like to varying degrees of how much I don't like them, but the first one I put is people that like just completely refuse to see logic, even when this is like right in front of their face.
Oh, like, people you're having an argument with.
Yeah, and you just like you give them like
wreck
some logical reasons behind your argument, and they just reply with some like insult or something, and you're just like, what the fuck are you like? Just
Okay.
use your brain.
So let me adapt your hatred, right? I understand your hatred, like, oh, no, you're just wrong, and you explain it, and then like, well, fuck you, right? That is rude, right? And dumb, right?
Yeah.
But let me explain a situation which is similar, which only like cunts do, okay? Right?
Okay.
Okay, so you're having an argument with someone, right? And you completely Shrek them, right? And you're like, this is a fact, it is like this, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, well, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not my opinion. It's
I mean, that's kind
fucking
of the same
fact.
thing, really.
Yeah, but like, they're just like, you know, like they obviously see it, and instead of just saying "fuck you," they're just like, yeah, well, we're both right, or you know, like.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's equally annoying. Yeah.
Oh, how can people live like this? If like everyone watching this is gonna probably do one of the things that one of us hates, and I hope they feel bad because like these are in my kind of world, these are reasons you're allowed to die. No, I'm sorry, but there's too many people to be having shit people around. Do you not agree? Talking about euthanasia here, man. Imagine
You're not talking about euthanasia.
Imagine how nice the world would be, right? If you could get on like a train, right? Firstly, it wouldn't be that packed because, you know, we'd have killed everyone.
Yeah.
Secondly, like anyone you speak to, no one's gonna piss you off.
Yep.
No one's gonna do no dumb shit, you know? No one's gonna
It's
be
no
like,
longer survival of the fittest, it's survival of the intelligent.
yeah, we're in that age, man.
I know.
This ain't no Jeremy Kyle show.
Unfortunately, it is.
Oh, Jeremy Kyle's a don. We have to do a whole episode about Jeremy Kyle sometime.
He's such a legend.
That would make my day.
I can't handle him.
Oh, he's just the best man in the world. Okay, so
Anyway.
should we just like take turns to talk about things we hate?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so
I think we
like,
have to go back, by the way, now. That will be finished.
okay, should we do this quest and then I'll go into like a hatred thing?
No, just go. Just talk.
Okay, so I hate when good bands start becoming shit. Like, you know, like when Red Hot Chili Peppers had a peak and then they like brought out Stadium Arcadium, which was okay,
Yeah.
and then they really dropped when like John Frusciante left.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just shit like that, man. Why are you gonna go shit for? Have something good. Don't.
So what's the
don't-
alternatives then?
Them staying good.
Is that
Or
it?
quitting. Like I would prefer they just went out with a bang and just quit.
Quit while
you know?
they're heads.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do you not agree? I mean,
Yeah, sometimes.
it's
For sure.
rude to change. It's like, oh hey, you millions of people have been following me forever, right? And you love everything I do. Well, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change everything I do now.
Well, change itself isn't always a bad thing, but
Yes, it is.
changing for the worst.
Change is terrible. I hate change.
I know
like,
you do.
I am so content. Like, I love being content more than anything in the world. And just anybody shows me like, oh, Nextras, check out this new video. It's great. No, it's not. I'm great now. I am great now. What you're doing is you're inconveniencing me for like 2 minutes, and then I'll be like, oh, I've had some mediocre little video in my life. Can I please go back to being content? You know what I mean? It's like, you're not going to change my life. Shut up. Do you know what I mean, though?
That's very different to hating change as a whole, though. Come on.
Yeah, but
They're two very different.
It's the same. Like, my life, it's fine. Why do I need to change it? Like, why do I need a change in setting when I'm used to it? It's just gay. Like, people like complaining like, oh, change map. This map is no, it's fine. It's just a map, man. Back in the day, we had to be on maps for like 5 years to level up.
What are you talking about? You always, out of the two of us, you're always the first one to be like, come with me, this map's shit.
Only
what are you even talking about?
Only when we're playing. See, see, this is why I don't like change. This game has changed me into an impatient person.
It's like the ultimate irony.
You know it's true.
I'm coming to realise that, like, half the stuff you hate is just stuff that's actually really about yourself.
I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not a fucking hypocrite, right?
Maybe not, but some of the other stuff.
What, so you're saying, oh, Lewis, you hate change and you're hypocritical because you've changed?
Yeah, kind of.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, man. Everything has to change. I just don't like it. It's shit that's happened. It's like saying, oh, I hate amputees, and then your arm gets chopped off and you're like, well, you're a hypocrite then.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Why would anyone hate amputees?
Shut the fuck up. I'm talking now, okay? Just shush. Be quiet.
Oh, okay. To your question now.
Okay, something else pissing me off, which is, I guess a little bit related to that thing you said about bands, is people who, like, are a fan. It's not even just bands, but people who are, like, a fan of something, or, like, try and represent something, but they don't actually, like, know it properly. So, like, a classic example is, like, people who wear, like, Nirvana t-shirts and they don't know who Kurt Cobain is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not even just for bands, it's for, like, anything, really.
Or, like, people... Okay, so is this equivalent to, like... It's different, but it's kind of the same in my eyes. You know when people, like, back a film after the film got popular, and they're like, I love the book.
Oh, so you mean, like... I don't know. Not so much. If they actually read the book and they like it. Then
No, but you know they're lying. Like most of them, you know, it's like Twilight fans before the film became popular.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you
No
mean.
one read the book
Yeah.
or talked about it, and then the film came out. And it was like, I love that book.
Actually, no, the books were extremely popular before the films.
Yeah, but
They
like
were like
people
phenomenal.
who like you didn't even like
There was
who
some
never
people,
mentioned
yeah.
it started mentioning it. You know, it's like
yeah,
the
no, I know what
dumb
you mean. I
thing.
know what you mean. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
What was so? It was people who.
Just like pretend to be like a fan of something or to know something about something when they don't actually know anything.
Like, what's wrong with just saying I like it and I don't know that much about it?
Oh, that's fine. If you're just
Yeah,
like
I'm asking like, why do they pretend shit? Why don't they just say that? You know? What I
yeah,
mean?
exactly. It's because like people want to be seen to be like knowledgeable about stuff.
Okay, so like this is broad, but I just hate people who generally
Exist.
aren't logical about things. I hate it when people do shit which just doesn't add up or make sense.
Really?
Something which isn't efficient, or you know, they have an action which leads to a consequence they don't want, and they do it themselves, and it's like, why are they doing that? You know?
I guess so.
I finished my quest. Where do we go?
Did you hand it in here?
Oh no, do I look like a filthy guy who hands in books? What are you talking about?
But do you really think that everything you do is like 100% just based on like before you do everything in your life, you just like make a little list, like mapping out all the consequences, like will this be beneficial to my life?
No,
Like
but,
sometimes humans just live their life by making emotional decisions.
but I want to try and live as honestly to myself as I can, and like actually do things for the right reasons, because you know, I
Yeah.
see people who say shit and they, you know, it comes out different from they mean, or like they say things.
Yeah, but that doesn't
And-
mean they didn't try and do it for the right reason.
But so do you not think there's anybody in the world who just like does shit illogically? You know, like there are people in the world who just like constantly lie. You know, like these people have been like, oh yeah, I've met this guy, or you know, oh yeah, I played on stage with those guys, or you know, like oh, I've been kayaking on the moon or something. You know, like have you met those kind of people? Well, you
Yeah,
see them on like
That's
TV shows.
different,
And
though.
shit. and
That's
it's
just
like,
people that just lie all the time.
yeah, but it's like why it's not logical. It doesn't add up. That's just a pet hate of mine. It's not like
I think you're
it's not-
taking one thing and turning it into another though. Like, I think I understand what you mean. Like people that just they're not really like lying to anyone else. They're just lying to themselves, and they're just
Yeah.
like.
But it's not necessarily like a lie that I hate. It's just just it doesn't make sense. That's all. That is a situation which people do, which I can't explain.
We have to go this way. By the way.
Yeah, and there's loads of situations like that.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, surely you must get that as well. Like.
What do you mean get it? What,
I mean, not like get it, but I mean, like, surely you must have times, or have had times in your life where you do something, and then afterwards you're like, oh, actually,
you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or yeah. But I'd say
it's just like the human condition, really.
I think less so growing up though.
Okay, well that's a good thing then, because it means you're learning from mistakes.
Yeah, and this is part of me like not being a hypocrite. I don't want to do that, so I shouldn't like people that do it.
That's interesting logic, but okay. I mean, at least it's
it adds up.
At least it's consistent. Yeah.
What about you then? You
I
don't
know. I know
mind.
where you're coming from. I don't think it annoys me that much, really. I think I'm just more.
Too tolerant, man.
I'm more empathetic than you.
You are. No, to be fair, I'm kind of lucky that you are the way you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't talk to me. But still.
I know. It's so true.
Yeah, give me something you hate, man.
All right. Let's have a look.
Gotta speed this up, man. We've only done like 4.
Oh, bad parenting.
Bad parenting.
That's probably like one of my biggest pet hates, I'd say.
Okay, so let's reiterate. Do you mean like lower class parenting?
No.
Explain like bad. Do you mean like
just any parent that's just a shit person? Like
some people just shouldn't be parents.
I know. Yeah, I agree.
But there's not really much. Yeah, it's dumb though.
I don't know how much I can say about it, but.
Okay, I hate
like,
it when people
if you want to
are
be
like
a shit
parents
person
in
to
public.
yourself and fuck your own life up, then that's fine. But don't do that to your child.
So many people have kids by accident though, or like
That's their
unplanned.
fault.
They're like, okay, they might think they're the smartest person in the world, or like think, oh, I have more right to have a kid than anybody else, or they might just think, oh, this girl's really hot, I'm gonna bang her, and not think of any consequences. But
Without any contraception.
yeah, and even the girl might just be like, oh, I'm just gonna do this because he's a guy and I don't want to take control of my life or something. It's just
Those are the
ridiculous.
people that shouldn't have kids until they like fucking grow some brain cells.
Jeremy Kyle, man.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, anyone that's ever been a Jeremy Kyle ever.
What do you think of like parents who tell their kids off in public, or even worse, people in public who use somebody else to tell off their kids?
What do you mean?
Like, I've seen it occasionally, like really rarely, but somebody will be like, like, shut the fuck up, or that man will beat the shit out of you, or something like that.
No, I know what you mean. Actually, yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Like that was an exaggeration, but I've seen shit like.
Yeah, that annoys me.
Like Dara O'Brien.
Yeah.
He done like he said some sketch where like one of his friends was like telling off their children, and he said like if you misbehave, Dara O'Brien will come into your house at night and like steal your presents or some shit. Christmas.
That's amazing.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's great.
And I just think it's like inappropriate. What about like breastfeeding in public?
Depends on the like where it is in the situation, I guess.
Like I don't mind it too much, but I kind of think you should also only do it depending on how you look. And not in like, oh, I want like some fit babe to be like taking out her breasts on the train. No, I just mean like I'd rather you were average, so like if I saw it I could be like meh, instead of being like seeing it and being like ugh. No, you know what I mean?
Like literally vomiting where
Yeah,
you stand.
It's like I don't want to be inappropriate and like vomit on everyone on
It
the
depends
train.
on the location, I think. If it's like a place where it's like a bit more closed in and there's like a bit less space, then I think it's a bit iffy.
I think
But
the
if it's just
number one
like
place
some
people
like
do it
massive
is, like
park,
trains and buses.
yeah. If it's like a massive like park or something where there's like hundreds of people, then I think it's fine most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay, what about like PDA? Everyone hates PDA to some extent. That's personal displays of affection.
Yeah, to me, like with kids.
With anyone. Anyone in general. Like couples, kids, like whatever.
I don't know. I think it's kind of the same rules, but I think it's just like.
Well, you're saying like, oh, you don't mind breastfeeding if it's in like a secluded place, but then it's not PDA if it's in a secluded place anyway.
No, I wasn't talking about secluded. I just meant like how many people there were around, and just like how
Yeah,
open it
like
was.
out of the way and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I would argue that it's different. So I don't like the idea of somebody like breastfeeding in like a giant crowd, right?
Okay.
But somebody making out in a giant crowd seems better to me than somebody making out, like a couple making out when it's only like 2 or 3 other people around.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what I mean.
So it's the opposite
Not
to
really.
what you said.
No, it's the same as what I
Oh,
said.
you
first.
said it was the same as the breastfeeding thing.
No,
which means-
you misunderstood what I said first.
Alright, okay. Fine by me, right? So maybe add you to the list as well, okay?
I think I'm already on it.
Yeah. Probably. Along with everyone
Yeah.
else as well.
But yeah, that's generally bad parenting.
But so, yeah, man.
And just kids, and just like parents are just like, they just completely ignore their children. I don't even know how to put it. They just like seem to forget the fact that they're a human being. Like,
We definitely need to do an episode on parenting at some point.
do you think?
Yeah, because we could talk about our own childhood and like
Oh yeah, maybe.
bad parents we know. Like we can diss our friends and shit. It'd be great.
Anyway.
Okay, so more things I hate. I hate zebra crossings.
What?
Okay, do they have zebra crossings in like America or anything?
I don't know. I've never been
Okay,
to
so let me like explain it if you're like international. I don't know if you have these or not, but it's basically like a pattern on the road where if you're standing on it, you're allowed to cross. Like cars have to stop for you, right?
Yeah, they have those everywhere, dude.
Okay, well yeah, zebra crossings, right?
I don't know if they call them that, but yeah.
The reason, okay, I don't hate zebra crossings. I hate a certain type of people who use them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're driving in a car, right, and you're like, oh look, there's a person at the end of the road, and he happens to be standing next to a zebra crossing, right?
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, I spotted him from miles away. I'm the only car here. I'm gonna start slowing down, right? So you start slowing down from ages away, and people do this, man. Are you on the next map, by the way? Where are you?
No, did you not hand in the quest?
No, I did. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, wait, let me do that.
So yeah, you start slowing down your car, right? And you know, like the slowdown is like a snowball, right? So it's like the closer you get to the zebra crossing, the slower you're going, basically. So
Yeah.
like when you're like a meter or even 2 meters away, you're going slower than walking pace, really, right?
Yeah.
And the people I hate are the people who wait for you to be completely still before they step 1 foot out of the fucking zebra crossing piece of shit. I hate those arse. Why? You're just wasting time. I want to keep the momentum going, right? You see me slowing down, fucking run! Run across the road. What is wrong with these people? Do they not understand that I'm in a car to get something? I don't like cars.
For starters, you don't drive.
No, but I mean when people are driving me, jeez.
Yeah, no, I don't even.
Do you know what I mean though?
That's such a funny thing to be so worked
No,
up
it's
about.
just so... No, honest to God, what, you think they're just going to suddenly speed up? If they're not at like a perfect standstill? It's like, they couldn't run you over if they tried.
I know. So true.
So gay. I just...
It's like the equivalent of standing behind someone that's walking really slowly.
Whenever that happens, I just want to like stop the car, right? Take out a baseball bat and just get out and just kneecap them, man. Just it's fucking awful behavior, man. What the fuck is wrong with some people? I don't fucking understand it, man. Just go and fucking kill
I'll
themselves.
handle you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Some people need to die. It's your turn, man.
Lewis is cleansing of the world.
It would be a
He's gonna
much
cleanse all the idiots.
If it was my way, the world would be so much better. I don't know if I'd die or not.
Probably.
Oh.
Because you have like so many things that you hate, you'd probably fit into one of them.
Like I'm lazy.
Yeah.
If you can't think of anything, do you want to borrow one of mine?
Borrow. No, I've got a couple. I'm just trying to think if they're. I'd say to some degree animal cruelty.
Okay. I get pissed off when I see someone kick a dog or something.
Yeah. And it's just like the general idea of like someone just like being violent to something that's like weaker than them, just for like the enjoyment of it, you know.
But then I
So
don't
I guess like
think about
to
like
the same-
spiders.
Sorry?
Or like, I don't feel that way about spiders or
Yeah,
flies.
it's weird, isn't it? Neither do I. I could like step on a spider and I wouldn't give a fuck.
Like, you couldn't give a fuck about them, but they're kind of exactly the same thing. I mean, people like cats and dogs a lot more because they're domesticated.
Yeah, and it's to do with like how human-like they are as well. Cats and dogs are much more similar to people than spiders.
And I think maybe in some cultures people wouldn't care as much. Like, I don't know if this is racist or not, but like in countries like China where they don't have many dogs or whatever, do you think they care about like if somebody kicked a dog? If somebody kicked,
different, yeah. It
Go in
probably
and
is
you-
culture, actually.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. Most of the time, it's still like I don't know. It still bothers me.
there's a fucking dude. Come here.
Well,
I've never seen this before. I don't know if you've seen it, but have a look at
boss?
this.
Isn't it a boss? Can you?
No, it's a starfish surfboarding on a cloud.
Oh, I thought. Oh, what the fuck?
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in
That's
my entire
incredible.
life.
That's
Oh, can we hang on this map? All
that
this
is actually so good.
that is. Oh my days.
Wow, just every once in a while, Maplestory just surprises you with something amazing.
The one thing which isn't on my hate list.
One thing
Now
in the
that's-
entire world.
That's made me.
That one
the rest
starfish
of
in
the map of having
Maplestory.
it on. Oh my
Oh
days.
god.
Did you do your hate? I can't remember.
I did,
It must have
yeah.
been shit. Was it shit?
I don't know, it was like animal cruelty.
Oh, animal cruelty. Nah. Everyone hates that.
I don't know. It's
Okay.
generic.
I hate shit musicians. So much. As a musician myself, I hate it when I'm like, oh, I play guitar, and they're like, oh, what? I play guitar as well. Yeah, give me that guitar. Let me show you. And then they're like playing Wonderwall or some shit. As if like nobody in the world can play Wonderwall.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You can play Wonderwall if you fucking wanted to, man. It's just like 2 chords. Do you know your 2 fingers at the end stay on the same fucking notes for the entire song? Okay, I'm not even fucking joking. It's so simple. And I know
But do
you
you
can
mean
play.
like people who like think they're good but they're not, or people who are just not?
Who think they're good?
Oh,
or
okay. Alright, I was gonna say.
you know, like people who play some shit ting song, and then after they're done, they're like waiting for like a standing ovation or some shit.
Yeah.
And also people who like play guitar in a mediocre way and they sing like Dons,
Yeah.
and everyone thinks they're great at guitar.
Yeah. That noise was all.
It's fucking get the shit.
That's so true actually. There are so many like singer-songwriters, you know, who are just like average at guitar and they're like really good at singing or writing songs.
Yeah,
And
man.
everyone's like, oh, he's such a great guitar artist. It's like, no.
Haven't turned
Kurt
in yet.
Cobain wasn't a great guitarist. He was a great songwriter.
Where do we turn this in?
I don't know. Do we go back? Might
Read that
check.
thing. Oh my, this is gonna have to be like a 50-part
Doesn't
episode.
say.
Doesn't say.
Should we check next map just in case?
Alright, and then probably go back. If we have more letters in our inventory, we'll have to go back with letters in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. There's no one here.
Okay. We're gonna regret this.
I know, dude. Yep.
Fuck. Okay. God damn it.
Fuck's sake. Anyway,
Wait, are you ready for the suave?
what?
Let me just quickly put this in.
What?
Are you ready for the suave?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Okay, calm down, man.
Shit is spell in the game.
Oh, 3 snails is a better spell than that.
I love how it's called Free Snails, and you only ever get 1 shell.
I know.
Do you know when it first came out, right?
You had to actually use the individual shells.
Yeah, you had to use individual shells, and also first point you put in it, you use green shells.
Yeah, and it went up. Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, but now it's any point is red.
I know it's weird, isn't it?
Doesn't make any sense. MapleStory, fix your shit. Just call it red shell. Just how hard would it be?
Oh,
Lazy. And some of these maps aren't cropped right. They just have like black bars on them. Shit.
that
It's
pisses me
fucking
off as well.
2014. What's going on?
It's 2014. Oh my god. Maplestory is so old, man.
I know. It's so good though.
It's really not.
Shit way. Okay. Let's continue. Things I hate. Okay, I hate. See, I was gonna say some generic shit like, oh, not knowing shit I won't know before I die, you know? You know, like, oh, science and shit like that. Like I won't know it, everything that I'm curious about before I die. I hate that. But that's not cool enough. Do you know what I hate, right?
What's that?
I hate pants, as in the English underwear, pants.
Okay.
Just wear boxers. Who wears pants? And I hate Speedos. Who wears Speedos? Why? Why? Explain it to me.
Why do you hate them so much?
What? They're just grotesque. What is the point? They look disgusting. Do you remember when you were a kid, right? Like, fucking 6 years old or some shit, right? And you're wearing pants, right? And then, one day, your parents buy you boxers.
Yeah.
That's the greatest day of your life.
It actually is. So true.
Why is anyone going to go back from that?
I don't know.
This
idea.
is like a bit counterproductive, right? Or counterintuitive, whatever.
What do you mean?
But I like Y-fronts. But only on fat people who are a waste of space. You're going for a midlife crisis. Wear some Y-fronts, it'll fit. It's not bad, okay? But if you're just wearing pants, you're a fucking waste of life. Waste of life energy. Just get of the
life energy.
It's just breathe.
I don't know how to follow that.
Okay, like London gangsters, right? They wear their trousers low, okay? Imagine if you saw that and think about it, man.
That's horrible.
Fucking outraged.
Oh, fucking hell. That's so bad.
They're awful, aren't they, man? Why?
Oh, I can't. I just don't want to even go there.
Oh,
fucking hell.
That was horrible.
Oh, God, I don't know how to follow that.
Go on, tell me something you hate quickly. 20
Oh.
It's in. Let's just rack these off.
Alright, let's have a look.
I hate
Any-
artists.
Say that again.
Artists. People, anyone who does any art whatsoever, which isn't technically good, you're shit. People,
Wow.
people who are photographers, go die in a hole, you're actually a worthless piece of shit, right? I don't mind photographers who are really technical into their cameras and shit, right? But photographers who are like, oh, I took a picture of, like, like, who care more about the pictures than the cameras. No, there's no skill in that. I hate shit which doesn't require skill.
I guess so.
Oh, come on, give me.
Anyway, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, anyone under the age of like, let me think. I mean, it varies a bit from person to person, but let's say like under 15 on the internet. Full stop.
Okay. Yeah, I completely agree. They're just.
And I wish I had not been on the internet before that age. Because it's just, it's the worst thing on the planet.
Like when I was younger, I liked being on the internet, but I was like even an introvert on the internet. Not like I would add people and then never speak to them. More like I would observe on a website, like, like you're on 4chan or some shit.
Yeah.
I would like post anything ever because I'd be too scared of like there's like 50 million people with personalities who like do shit to me. Yeah. I'm scared now, but like
15-year-old boys ruined the internet. I'm sorry. It's
definitely. Okay.
I think there should just be like an age limit. Just don't go on the internet until a certain age.
You know what I hate? European MMORPGs.
Lol.
know why, right? Okay, they're like, America is a huge country. Let's make one for America, right? Great. Everyone speaks American. Oh, Europe is a
How
fucking...
many European MMOs are there, though? I can't think of it.
Most every MMO has a European version. Terra has EU, MapleStory has
Yeah,
EU.
but that's just the same game with a translation.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm just saying I hate the translated server of it. I hate it.
So, so basically what you're saying is no one in Europe should be allowed to play any MMO ever.
No, I'm just saying, just have country servers. I'm sorry, but why do I want to queue in League of Legends and then speak to some German fuck who I can't understand? Why? What is the
queue
point?
time reasons. If you make it go down to individual like countries or languages,
There would be enough people, yeah.
There's going to be so few people on each
To
server.
have longer queues and be able to or at least pair England in with America, man. Why?
No, don't pair us in with those fuckers.
I'd rather be with dumb people who have balls, right, than be with fucking Spanish people who lag, and then fucking
French people.
How many people in League do you just like, you know, you can't tell if they're trolling or not because they probably don't speak English, or, you know.
I know what you mean.
Like top, I want top, and then they pick bottom or some shit, and you're like, what is going on?
Fucking French people that made Fiora.
So, like, do not mix languages in a game with other people. Why? What's the logic behind it? Look,
Because of the science, dude.
When
That's
I
all it
played
is.
Global, right, I had 20 fucking channels to myself, right? But now, there's you can't see it on this menu, but when you log out, you can see it. Channel 1 is like global, and so is channel 2. But then channel 3 goes German. Channel 4, it separates them into languages. So like, if my 2 English channels are busy, I have to go speak with the fucking Germans. Hey, I don't have anything against Germans. They're one of the coolest countries around, right? Unlike Spain or fucking Italy, right? I'm kidding.
Italy's great. What are you talking about?
I'm just thinking the laggers, man. The laggers.
No, I don't mean. But there is. Do you understand why it's done, right?
I think it should be all of Europe except England, because England doesn't really consider themselves part of Europe anyway. And I know we are, but I mean, come on, we're not even attached.
Yeah, but like more European countries speak English than the other way around.
Yeah. Okay. Then they should have a fucking English test on the fucking. It should be called European, but only have options for English.
That's so ridiculous.
And if you can't write an essay of why you should be playing the game, you can't get in, and the essay has to be in English.
Oh,
God, we haven't even scratched the surface of things I hate, and it's 31 minutes in. Should we cancel now?
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise we could be here every day.
Definitely an episode 2 coming on this at some point.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm Nextress.
Oh, I'm feeling casual.
Think of your next topic before we go now.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay, let me think real quick. I don't want to be too broad this time. I'm going to think of something a little bit more specific.
Do something like personal. I think it's good when we get like personal up in this joint.
Yeah, maybe. What about like, I don't know. I was going to say like our personal upbringing, but I don't know if we've already kind of touched on it with education.
I don't know. We only spoke about like getting bullied.
I guess so. Yeah, should we say just like?
It's basically going to be like a draw my life.
I
we spend
guess so,
15
yeah.
minutes each doing like a draw my life.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, that could be interesting.
Yeah, why not?
Sick. Alright, Nextress here.
You already said your name.
Say it again.
No.
Nextress here.
I refuse.
See you guys.
See you later, guys.
I'm Nextress, by the way. My name is Nextress. That's me.